What is the most important thing you like to portray about yourself professionally that fits into your personal brand?
Fellow Toastmasters and most welcome guests. The question that Rob asked me today is, what is the most important aspect that I like to portray in my professional life on my personal brand? I think personal brand can be broken down into several different aspects. And I think the first thing to start with is your profile photo. So it's very common that a website like a Facebook, LinkedIn, or other websites, even SAP Jam, allow you to have a profile photo for your profile. And a lot of people will choose a photo that maybe someone took of them at a party, or it's not a very professional photo. But if you spend the money and pay a professional photographer to take a headshot of you, this can make a huge difference in your professional brand. Because then everyone gets this consistent impression of you as being this professional, obviously attractive person with a lot of confidence if that photo portrays that confidence to you. So I would definitely recommend the first step is hire a photographer. They're not that expensive. You can probably find a good photographer maybe to do a photo shoot with you and your friends and just take photos of all of you for a few $100s, and it's worth the investment because that photo you can use for years. And even if you get older, as long as it looks kind of like you, you can still use that old photo in your profile. So actually, the photo that I use in my branding is a photo that I got taken of me at a fundraiser for CIBC, where they had a professional photographer take a photo of me, and I just happened to use that photo because I really like it. I'm wearing a suit and I have my hair done nice, I'm wearing a tie, and the background is a beautiful patio in Cool Harbor. So I think that's a nice photo that I can use in all of my social media and online. That's the first step, is a professional image. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to go to 3 minutes or should we cut off at 2? So yes, I can keep going, I guess. So the next step would be what you actually communicate in your social media. So for me, I think the key thing is you don't want to be tweeting or messaging when you are not your best. So if you're feeling really tired or had some drinks earlier in the evening, it's not a good time to go out on Twitter and write your top of your mind thoughts that you might have, because that will make an inconsistent brand. I recommend having a very sober, careful approach to what you post on social media, especially with your personal brand, either internally on Slack or externally on Twitter or Facebook or LinkedIn. Try to write your posts as if it's something permanent. It's something that will be a matter of record going forward for the future, because once you release a post, it is very difficult to erase it or take it back. So please try to avoid, if you feel angry at 12 a.m., don't post a rant. Even though some politicians have the habit of doing that, I'd highly recommend against that kind of reactionary thought process that happens for many people on social media. So those are my two number one tips. Number one, have a professional photo taken and use that everywhere. And number two, be really careful what you put out and try to be your best, show your best side when you are posting on social media. Thank you. I'll turn it back to our table topic master, Rob.
Thanks, Geoff. That was very insightful.